today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
At MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off.
They go play action here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the first carry for Bush. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Titan defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignment.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So here comes the Titans offense. They'll start with great field position. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
To throw, Mayfield. It's complete to Hopkins. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
Play fake. Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield got his man, Okonkwo. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Mayfield. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it with Bush. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Clark. And a completion to Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run. Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw. Clark. And he slings one that's incomplete. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Clark. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bush. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
No problem there on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 9-play drive, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point attempt to come here. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fighting his way through contact. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Now Spears to begin the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Mayfield now.
That one's taken in by Spears.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Mayfield able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
A first down carry for Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
It's complete. Burks.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield.
He gets it to Burks again.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
2nd down and 3.
Mayfield on play action. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Hand off to Spears.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run. It's Henry.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
I like that call. I'm assuming you're with me.
I am. I'm totally with you. And to me, they saw something that they liked there. Because, let's face it, it's going to be a mass of bodies. But it feels like the head coach has said, my best runner over my best blocker, give it to me right now.
And you only needed 1 yard where they were on the other side of the field. Seems like a no-brainer.
If we can't get 1 yard, what are we doing out here?
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. There's the stiff arm. He's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Henry pushing his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
And the Jets set to take the field.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
They'll go again with Bush. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Back to throw. Clark. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. The Jets at 9-2 to start play. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Bush. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Clark. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bush. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw. Clark. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Clark. And he whips that one incomplete there. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Clark.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Mayfield to throw it.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
And here's a give to Spears.
They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Clark. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And an 11-point game there as they come upon halftime. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Curtis Samuel, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And that one all tied.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll find Okonkwo. He's got it. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you can use your body to create some space.
Running left, it's Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. we've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. And New York set to take the field. In motion right is Wilson. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Bush trying the middle. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Clark. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Now Clark throwing on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
McManus now for the extra point. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. New York ready to go again offensively. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward. So
don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run up the middle with Bush. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. They'll give him 4 yards there, and now 2 yards to go on third down. Operating from the gun, Clark.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And down he'll go at the 25. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
And brought in downfield by Burks.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
On the out route, he's got Burks.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Mayfield on first down. Completes it to Jennings. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll go down at the 28. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
They'll run with Spears.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And right with it here over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's a Titans touchdown. Juwan Jennings, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Clark on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On the delay, it's Bush. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. Clark powers through. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet 1st down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Clark finding Bourne here over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Over the middle to Beckham. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 21. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. On the run, it's Bush. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw. Clark. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Looking to throw. Clark. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
In motion left goes Burks. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll run it again with Henry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 10. So the Jets now down by 10, a little under 1:50 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Clark. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Tennessee offense set to go again. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Down to one knee goes Mayfield. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better, because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Titans, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.